Good morning.
Good morning.
Eyes up.
Eyes up.
Hearts up.
Hearts up.
Mind sharp.
Mind sharp.
Compassion on full blast.
Compassion on full blast.
I'm out of water.
Sippy.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, let's go.
All right. First of all, very exciting news to tell you. You are famous. Vocabulary retweeted your picture. And they specifically said, good luck on the shout out contest. Okay, so that means we have to do the shout out contest this week. So we've got to throw out our other lesson plan and do the shout out contest this week. So we'll watch the weekend rap one more time, but it's due really soon. We got to get it done like today. We got to write our rap and then like record it and submit it by Thursday, I think is the, or maybe Wednesday, and then they're gonna put it in the video for Friday. So they pick a winner like really fast. So we've got to get ours in. So the question for the week was what? Cyborg. If we could have any like cyborg powers added to our human bodies, what would they be? So let's do some brainstorming first and try and come up with some good ideas. Okay? Cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the fire department. We want to know, is there anybody out there that's on fire? Let's go, get your hands up. 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 Okay, yeah, I know you want to dance.
Okay, so we can use their beats. Okay, so what do we think of this one? Too slow? Okay. How about this one? I think it's okay. Well, it sounds like a cyborg, I guess. I like that one. Get away. I like this one. Once we put our brainstorm ideas together, we could write a line in here, and then it'll help us rhyme. So it'll give us ideas for what rhymes with it. Give me one idea, and I'll type it in, and we'll see what rhymes with it. Anybody got a cyborg idea that like we could put in a lyric? Yeah.
Have like a camera attached to your eyes so you can take pictures. Like.
Okay. So alright, I wish I had a camera in my eyes, so I could take pics. All right, so that's helpful once we get to the writing stage. Okay, so we want to narrow it down to 8 or even less, maybe like 4 to 8 ideas, and then we can rhyme with those. So finish up your brainstorm and then we'll put them together. So we are joining the shout out contest this week. Every week Vocabulary puts out like a summary of the last week's news, and it's called Weekend Rap, and you can always enter the shout out contest at the end. We watch it all the time, but we've never actually entered. So this week we're trying to put together an entry. Okay, how do we want to start it off? Do we want to say something about cyborg, or we just want to like get right into what we want?
Then I could take pics of my fresh new kicks.
Ah, okay. All right. Been listening to too much vocabulary. Then I could, take pics of my fresh new kicks. All right. You're rhyming traffic with fantastic, right? If I could sprout robotic wings, that'd be fantastic. Okay. You want to do that? A first aid kit in your forearm. Use it to eliminate harm. A permanent watch. Do you still want extra arms that do your chores while you are on your phone? No one wants that? We need 2 syllables. What rhymes with router?
Shower.
Be ready to film tomorrow. What page do we have? Good question. All right, and we'll film tomorrow.
When you write a lot of poetry, it really helps you in rhyming.
Yes, totally. I mean, that is rap, right?
My parents said.
I think my parents actually.
I usually write poems about
Okay, I could put it on Google Classroom
yeah.
and then remind everybody. Okay, oh, but yeah, we can make this work. Okay, I'm gonna keep this up. Well.
Let's go, get your hands up. 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 Okay, yeah, I know you wanna dance. Don't look around, man, this is your chance.
Eyes up.
Eyes up.
Hearts up.
Hearts up.
Mind sharp.
Mind sharp.
Passion on full blast.
Passion on full blast.
Sit.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, let's go.
I decided green tea from across the street
Green tea.
is
Oh yeah, those are
fun.
good.
Today is the day that we have to finish and film our shout out contest wrap so that we can submit it and get it in on time. This is what we have so far. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We just need one more line, unless we want to change anything.
Yeah, that's what we wrote. Don't be a doubter, cause like you have a Wi-Fi router.
But don't be a doubter is like this much. We need like
No,
the
it will work. So don't be a doubter.
Okay, but where's the Wi-Fi router going to be? So So my classmates who want a Wi-Fi router in their ear.
No.
In your fingertips. In their fingertips. Don't be a doubter. I gotta get you guys in on this. I wish I had a camera in my eyes so I could take pics. And I can take pics of my fresh new kicks. While we live in LA where there's really bad traffic. If I had robotic wings, that would be fantastic. I wanna have my face finger on my chest and play peaceful music to calm all the rest of my classmates who want a Wi-Fi router in their fingertips. Don't be a doubter. Okay, on the take pics, and shoot pics. We live in LA, but it's really bad traffic. If I had a lot of things, that would be fantastic. Same thing here on my chest. To play peaceful music, to calm all the rest. The classmates make a Wi-Fi router in the fingertips. Don't be a doubter. I wish I had a camera in my eyes so I could take pics. And I can take pics of my fresh new kicks. While we live in LA, where there's really bad traffic. If I had a lot of things, that would be fantastic. Okay, so my fresh new kicks. Little lace on this really bad traffic. Ready? Don't look at me. Be ready. Be ready. Okay. 3, 2, 3, 2, 1. I wish I had a camera in my eyes so I could take pics. And I could take pics of my fresh new kicks. When we live in LA where there's really bad traffic. If I had one of things, that would be fantastic. I wanted to plant a speaker on my chest to play peaceful music to calm down all the rest. My classmates who want a Wi-Fi router in their fingertips. Don't be a doubter! Hi guys, I'm just checking in. It has been a couple of weeks since my last footage where my students were writing the first submission that they did for the weekend wrap. So we actually did not win that week, but it was good to just go through the process and kind of figure out how it works. And I just did it with one class period because they were just really into it. But then last week I had all 3 of my 6th grade history classes enter the weekend wrap, and the question was about diversity in movies and who else you would like to see in movies. It was kind of based off of Black Panther and the success of that movie, so they had a lot to say about that and they wanted to write a rap. So all 3 classes did. I submitted all 3 raps in one email, and my kids went really overboard. First they wrote the rap, and then I told them they could extend it in any way they wanted. So 2 classes just made their rap into a graphic, and then a different class wanted to make a video like the other class did last time.
America's first. That's Arcadia. Wanna see people
So I submitted all of those in one email, and when you go on the Week in Wrap website, it just has a little spot where you can click and say enter the Week in Wrap or enter the shout out contest. So you have to submit it by like Thursday, I think by 6 p.m. But if you're on the West Coast, you gotta keep in mind that you have to do it early, and then they let you know by noon the next day, I guess noon East Coast time. So we found out the next day that we won, and then you only have a couple of days to get some footage to send to them, because that's kind of the whole point of the shout out contest, is that you get to be on the next Week in Wrap video. So it's not like the very next day, it's the next week, so that you have time to get your footage, send it to them, and then they put it in that Friday's Week in Wrap. So this Friday we're gonna be on the Week in Wrap. I can't believe it. I'm so excited. This has been like my dream forever. So as usual, I am super extra and my kids are super extra, so we were like, okay, what should we do for our video? And a lot of times, you know, the kids just like, a teacher just kind of scans the room and they all wave and somebody always dabs and, you know, it's like whatever. They're cute, but we were like, let's get a drone. So we are gonna use a drone. The teacher that knows how to use it, of course, got the flu today, so there's another teacher that was willing to try and figure it out. Like at lunchtime today, he's gonna try and figure it out, and then halfway through lunch, we're going to film our video. And it only has to be like 10 seconds. It doesn't need any sound or anything like that. It's just right at the beginning of the video. And because, again, we just go all out, it was just the Holi Festival, which is an Indian tradition. They had festivals like over the weekend, and you throw this colored powder up in the air. So I went to this grocery store yesterday and got a bunch of this powder, but it's like really messy. Like, I had to clear this with my principal and the custodian and everything, so we can't do it on the front steps like I wanted to. We have to do it on the grass because this powder is gonna get everywhere. And I only bought 12. I have like 90 students. I wasn't gonna buy 90. Plus, not everybody can do it because I don't want parents getting mad, because this stuff is it clings. Like, you have to shower it off and like wash your clothes to get it off. If you've ever done a color run, I'm realizing that color runs are just like a rip-off of this Indian tradition, but it's very cool. So we're gonna do this at lunch today and try and get our footage of like the drone going backwards and then our poof of color, and yeah. So I'm very excited. And then on Friday, I'm trying to plan like a big premiere party so that when they come in, we can watch the Week in Wrap video and they'll be on it, and I want to get like popcorn and some drinks and candy and put like balloons everywhere and have a little photo booth station and everything. So I'm trying to make this big. Here are all of the packets. Isn't that crazy? These are so cool though. Okay, so in order to get all of you, I need you to squeeze in a little bit more. Okay, are you guys ready? Paying attention to me? Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3. Hi guys, welcome to our party day. This is the first like official day that our video is up on Flocabulary. It's for today, March 9th, 2018. So if you ever go back on Flocabulary in the future, you can just go back to the March 9th video, and that's the one that we're in. This whole process is just so much fun. We always loved watching the weekend wrap every Friday anyway. My students never let me forget that it was Friday and we needed to watch the weekend wrap. If it ever escaped me, they reminded me. So we always watched the weekend wrap, and then we submitted our ideas for the shout out contest twice, and we got lucky on the second time and won. So then the next part of the process was filming our video that we send in to Vocabulary, and they put it in their larger video today. So we're gonna have a premiere party today where we watch it as a class, and 3 of my classes submitted all together. So I'm gonna have like 3 separate parties. So we're gonna be watching the video, eating a little bit of food. They also had an assignment that's due today where they made parody videos of one of the 3 Chinese philosophies. So since it was like a premiere day anyway, we're just gonna watch those videos that they made, watch the vocabulary video, and then I even have like a little photo booth thing set up so they can take pictures and just commemorate that, you know, they did something creative and they stepped out of their comfort zone and then they got recognized for it. So I just want to let them celebrate today. We did like some minimal decorating. There were a few tablecloths and Twizzlers and stuff left over from the school dance that was last week, so we got that from the PTA. And then I got our new class pet, Tyrone the unicorn, over here. Oh, and then I keep almost forgetting about this. This was the big thing until Vocabulary came along. It's kind of overshadowed it, but today is the day that A Wrinkle in Time premieres. So every year there's always some movie that comes out that, you know, is a popular book. So my first couple years of teaching, I always went with my students to see the Divergent movies, like whichever one had come out. Last year we went and saw Beauty and the Beast when that came out, and so this year we're gonna go see A Wrinkle in Time. So it's just an unofficial school field trip. So I just let all the parents know, I let all the kids know, I let my administration know. Students and families are 100% responsible for all the costs, all the transportation, all the supervision. Like, I'm not gonna be watching every single kid the entire time. Like, I'm just going to see the movie too. But if you want to show up at the movies all at the same time, we could do that. And usually quite a few kids do come, and you know, I say like your parents are welcome to come, your sisters, your friends from another class, that's fine. Like, it's a public movie theater, anybody can buy a ticket. But it's just kind of a cool experience for kids who, like in 6th grade, I guess they don't really go to the movies like by themselves all that often, but you know, their parents are a little more comfortable with it. They know that a teacher is going to be there, and actually one of my other coworkers, one of my teacher friends, is gonna go too with one of her classes. So we'll be there, and it's just kind of a fun day. And so I also created just an extra credit worksheet for them to do if they decide to read the book and see the movie either with us or at any time if they want to see the movie. I put this on Teachers Pay Teachers. I'll link it below, and they can just answer some questions about the book and the movie and turn that into me for extra credit. And I feel like the questions are pretty like hard to fake. Like you have to have actually seen the movie and read the book in order to give a good answer. So that should be pretty fun too. I thought I would just show you guys real quick how Vocabulary works on the computer, just so you can see what this is like. So I just have it as a bookmark here. This is just vocabulary.com. I have an account. I've had an account for several years now, really since I started teaching, I think. And it's grown so much in the past 5 years or so. Our internet sucks. There we go. Just had to insult it and then it came to life. Okay, so I can just log in. I already have an account and everything. You can get a free trial for a few days if you want to. And then they've got all these great topics. Language arts, which I use all the time. Social studies, so the current events we use every week. Life skills are pretty cool. If you teach like AVID or something, this is great. I've seen some of the math and science ones. These are awesome. You could really structure your whole vocabulary units around vocabulary if you wanted to. I don't use this as much, but actually I probably should. Or this is a good thing to leave for like a sub. So the weekend wrap is always right here. I'm gonna click on this. This is from March 9th, 2018. This is the one that we're in. So this is just the current video. So let's see, here's my sound up. That's us.
Yeah. 1, 2.
So they always feature a school.
First Avenue.
And then along with this, what I really like is that there are teacher resources, and so you can click on handouts. And if you wanted to do this weekly or maybe offer it for extra credit, you could have your kids do the weekend wrap. You can work on your 5 W's, like what happened, who was involved, when did it happen, why is it important, where did it happen. Sometimes they do crossword puzzles or just like different activities for each week. It's always kind of changing. And then right here, you can always print out the prompt for the shout out contest and have your students work with this. You can also have them take a little quiz. Like I just do this as a group with my students. Also, these read and response activities are great. They're really in depth. I always have my students, whenever we do a read and respond, they have to underline where they got their information and answer. So this really helps with like close reading. What I'm going to do is take you though to the create section. So after they've come up with their ideas on the handout, then you can just like throw their ideas right here into the notes section. You can title your rhyme, you can have them start writing the rap, and then over here it even has like little helpers with like vocab words if you want to put those in there, or words that will help you rhyme, or even just like slant rhyme. And then you can choose a beat that you can play that will just kind of help you as you're writing. Let's see. So anyway, I think this is pretty cool. So if you are interested in the shout out contest, that's what you would do. I also like, okay, if we go to social studies, I teach ancient world history now. So I can click here and then look at all the topics that they have videos on. So we definitely did the Fertile Crescent one, we did Hammurabi's Code, we did ancient Egypt, we did ancient India, we're on ancient China right now. Oh, this is incredible. Okay, we're for sure watching this today. Oh. Ugh, if my internet works. Ooh, great. Okay, I'm really interested in that. Let me check out the teacher resources and the handouts. So if your students have a hard time following the lyrics, which are like, you know, subtitled or whatever, you can also print out the lyrics or like a fill in the blank thing. I never have them do that, but yeah. There are vocab cards they can work on. I like to have them do this read and respond, like I said, and the quizzes. So the things that I usually use are these two, quiz and read and respond. Or if you don't want to print out the quizzes, you can just click here and have them just do it verbally. I don't have a school-wide subscription. If you have a school-wide subscription, then the kids also have access to everything on the whole website, but I just have a teacher subscription, so only I have access to everything. But I can print stuff for my students. They just can't go online and like watch the videos again or do some of the more interactive stuff. That would be really nice if they could, but hopefully now that we got on the shout out contest and my coworkers understand a little bit more about what vocabulary is, maybe more of them will want to get a subscription, and it would be worth the money to get a school-wide, but it's not really worth it just for one teacher like me that likes to use it. I can do a whole other video about other ways that I use vocabulary, but mainly I just wanted to focus on the weekend wrap stuff today. Gosh. My poor camera is still like blue from the powder from the other day. Ugh, I need to like clean it nicely. Okay, so I'm gonna check back in with you guys when the students are here and we're watching our premiere video and then having our party.
Oh,
okay, this is our premiere of First Avenue Middle School on vocabulary. Somebody want to hit the lights over there? Thank you, thank you.
Afraid to get a shot.
Oh, by the way, did you see our new class pet, Tyrone the unicorn? Okay. Well, pets die, you know. Ready and premiere.
Yeah. 1, 2. This is going out to First Avenue. Ooh, ooh.
Woo!